All right, today we're going to talk about trading. Person the other day was sitting there talking about trading. She wanted to learn to trade, and another guy I heard the other day bragging about he's won $2,000 in one day. But see, they don't tell you that how much money he lost in a day, or how much money he lost so far. So you got to figure out what kind of trading you want to do. First of all, do you want to be a day trader? Day trading means you trade daily. I mean, basically, you're on the stock market every day, and you're trading stock every day. You're taking money in and out, in and out. That usually boils down to penny stocks or forex market or just a regular day trade. I mean, just another stock to trade. So you got to figure out which one you want to do. Do you want to be a long time trader where you put money in, you leave it there, you don't touch it? A month later, you may look at it. A week later, a couple of days later, you may come back and look at it. Or you can be a retirement trader. And if you got a 401k, you're in the stock market. Now you can take your 401k and um, leave it there and let it grow and let them put in high risk, like half of it high risk and the other half not, and then you'll make money, and you're secured. And if you've been high risk and the stock market crash, then your money's gone too. They'll take it and let it crash if you don't call them. And if some forex people or forex 401k people will do it for you and trade it for you and take it in and out as the market goes up and down. Or if you want to do it yourself, you call them up, tell them, hey, I want to do this. It's totally up to you. Um, Edward Jones is like a 401k. Prime America is another 401k people. If you want to take your money to them and not even worry about it and learn to trade or anything like that, but you want to be in the stock market because you want to help, retire in 30, 40 years or so. That's good places to go if your work don't offer it. Uh, if your work does not offer any um, bonus for it or matching, that's what I'm trying to say, matching on your 401k, I would do it because they're making money off of your money. So if you take money you put in your 401k, they put it over the side and they'll throw it in the stock market themselves and make money. So if you're not making matching off of it and you put $100 in 401k and they don't give you $20, $50, whatever for whatever you match in it, or to a percentage of match, then I would just take the 401k out and just take it to Edward Jones once you get a big account set up, like $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000. I don't think Edward Jones really even talks to you. Prime America is a good one. You can take it to them, and you can start at $25 a day minimum, or a month, and give it to them and put in money market account and let it draw some kind of interest off of it. But you're going to make your money work for you. So figure out what trade you want to do. Day trading, long-term trading. Now, first thing you need to do is figure out which trading you want to trade. New York stock, NASDAQ, London, Forex, penny stock, crypto, dark pool. So any of these stocks or any of these trading techniques are there. Forex market is trading the money against another currency. If you ever left this country or your country you're in and went to another country and had to give them money to change over to their currency, then you have played the Forex market. We go to Mexico, I've been to Canada, and the bad thing about it, they really love American money everywhere because we're usually higher than Canada and Mexico. But you don't want to go down there and buy something for $12 and hand them $12 instead of 12 pesos. It's not. That's $12 American dollars right now, and this we recorded is 21 pesos for $1 American. So I definitely don't want to give them that. Like when I have been to Mexico one time, and we didn't trade the money up yet. We had money in it, so we bought some stuff at the grocery. But when we got to the car, I didn't have a tip for this guy that helps you park your car, so I gave him $1. And that guy, I lit up. He thought I was the world because that dollar was 21 pesos. And so I asked my wife, I said, well, how many pesos y'all give him? She said, well, usually they give him 1 peso. So by me giving him 21 pesos, he was tickled pink. So But that's the thing. You have played it before. If you went to a different country, had to trade over to their currency, you have played the Forex market. Penny stock market is basically what it says. It's usually stocks that's below $5, I think, $12. I think it's one of what they say. I think it's below $5. But anyways, it's pennies. It's stocks that's not, that's not made it to the New York stock, or it's penny stocks that's companies usually started out and try to get big, but it's usually stocks that's traded below $5. Let's just say $5. And now, can a penny stock go up to $7, $12? Yes, I have seen it do it. I've seen it start out for $2, $3 and go down to 5 cents. I've seen it from 5 cents go up to $2, $3, all the way up to $12. So it depends. New York Stock Exchange is just basically your regular stock. London stock, the same thing. It's just Google, Facebook stocks. It's Home Depot, Lowe's, all their stocks on U.S. market. New York Stock Exchange, because of the stocks, the higher they are. Cryptocurrency is a new Bitcoin, basically. There's two ways of trading Bitcoin. I've got money in Bitcoin itself, so when it gets bigger, I get money. But I also trade Bitcoin and trade it against other Bitcoins. So like United States got 2 Bitcoins now, if you weren't aware of that. So I can take my Bitcoin and trade against another Bitcoin. Microsoft's got Bitcoin. You can take another Bitcoin, trade against another currency, like the Forex market. I can take a United States Bitcoin, trade against Africa Bitcoin, Europe Bitcoin, just basically other Bitcoins out there. The dark pool, unless you got $25,000, $50,000 to get in there, then dark pool is not where you're going to go. Even then, you've got to learn it. I think I know there's $25,000 to $50,000 minimum you have to have just to get in it. You have to give 2 brokers. There's only 2 brokers out there that does it. You have to give one of them that. I think it's $175 to $300 a month fee you got to pay to be in it. So if you don't know what you're doing, then that's not dark pool. Is not going to be for you. You can Google it, learn more about it. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Just the fact I've never traded it. So Forex is going to be your biggest day trade. Like I said, though, you can get into the Forex market and not be a day trader. You can get in and let it trade for a week. You can let it trade for several days, month. It's totally up to you. But most people get into day trading. They do Forex or penny stocks, just for the fact it's a $5.1 trillion day industry. This is where you put your money in a bank. And if you put your money in a checkbook money in the bank, this is what they do with your money. They invest in the stock market. Penny stocks, they don't go too much for, but Forex, that's where they go. They'll put it in there and trade. U.S. stock market is only a $257 billion a day industry. Cryptocurrency, I don't even think it's a $20 million. I don't even think it's $1 million, or maybe it may be if you put it all together. It may be in the millions a day industry. I'm not for sure on it because I don't know too much about it. But Forex is your biggest one, just for the fact every bank in the world does it. The central banks move it. Every country's in it. Cryptocurrencies. This is where they hoping with cryptocurrency will be eventually. But you don't know. We don't know. So next thing you need to know about is what time can I trade. If you're like my son, he works nights and he sleeps during the day. So doing the New York Stock Exchange is not going to be the best suit for him unless he just does it for a week or so. Throws his money in there, let it ride for a week, month, retirement, whatever, and then that might be for him. But if you're going to be more of a day trader, or 2-3 day trader, or a week trader, then you have to take your options up when the market's open. The Forex market is open Monday through Friday, 24 hours a day. Cryptocurrency is open 7 days a week, 365 days a year. crypto or forex market is never closed, even though it is a holiday, and it could be the holiday you're on, and it says it's closed in your area, but you can still trade regardless if it's closed in your area or not. The New York Stock Exchange, if it's a holiday, it's closed, it's closed. So if you can trade his situation, the cryptocurrency in the forex market is probably going to be his best bet, just for the fact, or penny stocks. Penny stocks is probably not going to be his best bet either. Let me rephrase that. His best bet is probably getting cryptocurrency and forex market, because it's open when he's awake. So at night when he's there, it's still trading. Like I said, the New York Stock Exchange 9 to 5, or it depends on what your area code you're in, or zip code, time zone. If I get it right, time zone you're in. It depends on what time zone you're in to get to the market and understand and watch it and play with it and get it going. So that's the next thing you need to learn. So if next thing, need to learn the stock market, learn the language, learn everything about the stock market, learn, get you, if you try to do cryptocurrency, get you 5 cryptos, learn them. Sit there and watch them, see what they do, what makes them move, holidays, forex market, same thing. What holidays they do good, what thing, election year, do they move good in election year? Watch their patterns, watch this, Google, Facebook, if you want to get in their stock, Home Depot, find out when their stock goes up, when it goes down. There's always a pattern in it. And most of the time, like say, Facebook stocks keeps going up, but there's a time it's got to pull back, and there's a time it rises. So when does it pull back and go into a neutral zone? So me personally, Home Depot, as of right now, is not their peak season. Actually, and this time of year is steady for Home Depot. So when is their peak season? March, February, March. Then their stock goes up because of and I'm just guessing. I've never played with their stock. A friend of mine has, but I know that's when their busiest time of the year is. Everybody's getting ready for winter. Summer, and they're buying flowers like crazy. So their stock goes up. Now, don't take my word on that and go ahead and start trading in that, because I don't know. I'm just assuming. That's just a guess, because I know that's when they start hiring and they start getting really busy. It's around February, March, end of February into March. So don't take my word on it. Just go do your own research. Japanese candlestick is the most common trade. And then you can do the line. There's another one, I think. But Japanese candlesticks is the most traded candlestick. So you got to figure out what these mean. Doji, hammer, top, a Burlish soldier, a spring top. What do they mean? What does a candlestick mean? The color of it, you can change colors. Colors don't mean nothing. You can make this purple green. I've seen people do white and black, and red, white, and blue. It doesn't matter the color of it. The only difference is it going down. This is the red. That means it's dropping. It's green. It's going up. That's only in these colors they matters, that he can see the difference in them. Now, if you put them all one color, you don't know if this was a candle that went all the way up and now it's turned and going back down. So you don't know if that's a down candle, and the next candle form here and go down. So that's the only color you need to know. Is it a bullish or bearish candle? Bear bull. You got to kind of learn the language. What does a bear market mean? What does a bullish market means? Pips. What does pips mean? A buy stop, sell limit, buy limit, bear, bull, sales loss, sell stop, lot size, micro lot size. You got to learn the language of the stock market. So when somebody tells you something or it brings up something, you know exactly what it's talking about when it says pips. How much money you're going to lose? How much money you're going to make off a pip? The patterns, they form in every currency. These more form in the forex market more than they do other currency, but they do form in the other currencies. I mean, the other stock markets. I know there's a guy, I can't think of his name right now. I was going to have it ready, but he called what they call a 3-bar play. Google him or YouTube him. He talks about the 3-bar play, and it appears in the regular market. He tells you that it does not appear in the forex market as often it does other one. But I have used his play and learned it and play it. So find you what you want to trade. Learn that stock. If it's a forex market, U.S. against Canada, learn that stock. Get you about 5 stocks. You know, what does Facebook does? If Facebook comes out, don't listen to the news. That's one of the biggest things everybody does in the news. Like here a while back, they said Nike stock is going through the roof, and I looked at it and it was actually plummeting. He wasn't going nowhere. It was actually going down. But the people that does that want you to, everybody start doing it to drive it up so they can get their money and cash out and run. And that's just a side I want to say. So the best thing to do is get you a demo account. Most of the time, a demo account, you can set it. Most of the time, they always put $5,000 on your demo account. You can blow it. I blew 2 or 3 when I first started out. Play with the stock. Get you, depends on what stock you want to trade. Get you a penny stock. Get you 5 of them. Get you cryptocurrency. Get you a forex market or regular stock. Take it and watch about 5 currencies, 3 to 5 currencies, or 3 to 5 stock. It doesn't matter which one it is. Play with it. Watch what it does. Does Christmas make it bigger? Christmas make it go down? Does election year make it go up? This makes it go up. Watch what they do with the stock and play with it. And that way you know. Now the difference between a demo account and a real account. Demo account is exactly what it says. You're in the live market, but the account does exist, but the account doesn't count against you. You can lose it. You owe nothing. You don't put no money in it. Nothing. A real account, you will have to find you a broker, put money in the account, and when you lose, you lose. You win, you win. The demo account, if you win, you win. You lose, you lose. You just don't lose nothing, no money. If you win money, you don't win no money. So I always start out with a demo account and learn it, play with it, and always keep learning. Never stop learning in the market, because patterns change. Patterns change, the stock change, so you got to keep learning it. So I always keep learning. Now that being said, do you need this big computer with 4 screens? I don't know if that's 4 screens or he just got them split up, but it looks like this one big screen. He's got 4 screens on the side. Do you need it? No. I started out with a laptop and a cell phone. I can trade from my cell phone and I can trade from my laptop. Now later on I got 2 screens, now I got 4 screens, but the top 2 is not on, right now they're not anyways. I used to put like stock here, and stock here, and then this screen or this screen, I always do my other job. Or sometimes I have an email up here, but you know, it's whatever. But you can do this. It's up to you. I've seen people have 4. I've seen people have 8, 9, or 10, and another set of 4 or 5 screens behind them. You don't have to have it. Later on, if you want to do the 4 screens or 5 screens or screens, whatever, you can. But I do recommend, if you have a laptop, if you got a TV, smart TV, plug it up to it sometimes, because it is a lot easier to do the charts and read the charts and it is on a cell phone or a tablet or your laptop screen. So get you a pretty good size screen. I started mine out. I had a small screen, had my laptop, then I went and plugged in my TV when I was at home, plugged in my TV, and I gave me a big old Fusion, big old 48-inch TV, gave me a big old outline of the trade, and I started playing with it more that way. So you don't need it. Start out, you don't need it anytime. You can use this for the rest of your life. It doesn't matter. But it's always nice to have these. After you get your demo account, after you think you're ready, you take a demo account from $5,000. You may take it down 1,000. You make it back to 5,000, or you take a demo account from 5,000 to 10,000. Then, what I suggest you to do is go find you a broker. Now we're going to talk about brokers here in a minute. But whatever money you have to start into that demo account, not demo account, the real account, start a demo account like that. So if you have $500 you can throw in the stock market, or you have $100 you can throw in the stock market, or you have $1,000 or $5,000, you can throw that in the stock market, and then that's fine. Start you a demo account with that broker, if that broker has a demo account thing. But if he does, start you a demo account exactly how much money you're going to put in it. If you're going to put $200, start a demo account with $200. Play with that. If you can take that demo account from $200 to a mindset in your mind, what you can do with it. If you can take that demo account from $200 to, let's say, $2,000, $5,000, put in your mind, set yourself up what you're going to do, and then go from there. And if you can do it, set yourself up. When you can take that money to that level, then do it. You can take $1,000 to $5,000 in the demo account, then by all means go open your real account, throw $1,000. But don't start with a demo account with $5,000 and the only thing you can invest is $300, and you start a real account out with $300. They're totally different when you start looking at them. The money set and the mindset is totally different. And we'll explain that in another video. But just do that. That's what I did. I had $1,000. I started a $1,000 account. My goal was to get it to $2,000. Then it was $3,000. Then it was $5,000. And then after $5,000, I said, you know what, I'm good. I can do this. So that's when I started. Find you. These are not brokers. Now, some of them are, well, no, these are not brokers. These are platforms. So if you go to our platform, this is MetaTrader. Gives me a good chart pattern. I also learned the charts. Charts looks cool, makes you look cool, but you got to learn the. That's MetaTrader, which is this one. I don't know if I got the other one. Yeah, so here's another one. Then I got Trader's View, the most common one. Trader View and the other one, MetaTrader 4. I can't think of the name of it. This one I use too. I just started using it. It's got good charts. This one is. These two are the most common, especially in day trading. Thinkorswim is good in penny stocks. Ninja, I don't know much about Ninja, and there's all kinds of others. So let me go back to my screen. Note that one. And see this one, I can put up. I think I put up Facebook, but this one I've got. These two are here penny stock. These two are cryptocurrency, and these are all Forex market stocks. But let me see if I can pull up. I think I can. Actually, I know I think I can. Yeah, Facebook. See, there's Facebook. Real choppy. There's Facebook. So these are a lot of your chart patterns and stuff. You got to learn the charts, the candlesticks. Oh, what am I doing? Trader 4. Yeah, and this one. Now this is my broker. Some brokers you got to figure out which one's best. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this real quick. And I'm gonna go down. We're gonna go talk about other things. So that's your platforms, and you can go and open these up at any time. MetaTrader 4 has demo accounts. TraderView does not have a demo account, but you can trade and play with it yourself without having to open a real account. And you can get a broker on there. You can get brokers on this one, this one, this one, this one. You can get them, but you can go play with the charts and see and learn the charts and the patterns of each one of them. Once you do that, Robinhood, I think this one is, E-Trade, I think all these are. These are, oh, actually all these are. I'm sorry, these are brokers. Now E-Trade, Robinhood, I don't know about that one. I don't know about none of these. The only one I really know about is E-Trade. Robinhood has their own Forex, Forex.com. They are actually have their own charts and patterns. So when you go with Robinhood, it has its own charts. E-Trade has its own charts. So when you get into it, you're actually with their broker. So as soon as you sign up with E-Trade, E-Trade is their broker, and their charts and everything are there for you. I do not think, actually no, Robinhood and E-Trade does not have a demo account. Robinhood, a lot of people use this. And just don't go with Robinhood because someone says, hey, you need to go Robinhood. Because when he refers you to that, he gets a free stock. So a lot of them just refers, hey, go eat Robinhood, Robinhood. E-Trade and Robinhood, I think E-Trade will do penny stocks, iffy. Robinhood, I don't think does penny stocks, but they do cryptocurrency. E-Trade, it's been a long time since I've used E-Trade. I don't think they do cryptocurrency. The middle ones here are all, they do Forex and cryptocurrencies. So it depends on your broker, and that's why I'm going to go back to this. Depends on your broker, what your broker does. So if I go back to my chart here, on the side of here, this is all my broker does. So I can bid on any of these that he goes into. So I have Google, GE, which one's that? Forex, Hewlett Packard, International, where's Facebook? There's my Bitcoins. So I can trade a Bitcoin against another Bitcoin. See, like, I don't see Facebook. Usually I see Facebook all the time. It pops out. But this is my broker. Oh, there's Facebook. So eBay. So these are ones I can put on. Like the other day, I was wanting to take, because someone was talking about Chinese was going down. The currency was going down. So I wanted to trade with the Chinese against U.S. money because U.S. money is strong and China was going down. Can't do it. My broker does not deal with China currency. So whatever currency or whatever you want to trade, you just got to depend on your broker. I Googled it. I try to put E-Trade on here. There's another currency that's on my Forex. I mean, not Forex, but my here. They do not trade. I might have took them off, though. Yeah, I think that's it. US and HUF. They won't trade. So, unfortunately, this is what I'm talking about. If you look at this and this looks great to you, then you need to learn the language. That's Google, that's Facebook. You need to learn the language and stuff. If you are going to be a Forex trader, this is a good broker site to find a broker. They'll list the top 10 in here. Well, I actually got more than that in here now. Wow. But these are all brokers. That's real good brokers. A broker can be a fake broker. And you have an offshore license. So they don't even not licensed at all. That'd be kind of sketchy. Let me see. We'll see if I can say U.S. broker. Yeah, right here. U.S. Africa. So next thing, find your broker. Go with the broker. Be leery of the brokers because some brokers are not good brokers. Some of them are just out there to get the money. It also depends on penny stocks. If you go with a U.S. broker, you don't have but so many amount of money in there, you cannot be a day trader. You trade day. You put the money in there, take it out today. Tomorrow you take it in, take it out. I think if you do it twice in a day, your account is warned. If you do it again, it's locked. And I think it's less than $5,000. So you can't be with a U.S. broker, a day trader in penny stocks, or a day trader, period. Forex traders are fine. You can take it in and out. Forex, it's fine. It's just penny stocks. I know they don't want you to do it. Your account is frozen. Can be frozen. Your money returned. So, unless you got 5,000 or more, I think, in it. and then it won't freeze it. You can be a day trader. Um, the difference between an offshore account and an onshore account is United States monitors their brokers here. They don't give us much risk, and risk is something else you got to learn as a offshore broker. Offshore brokers are not monitored by the United States. Therefore, if they can do stuff that United States brokers will not allow them to do, but because they're not regulated, monitored, or something. But if you find a good broker that's been around offshores and it's been around for a long time, go for it. Most people, me personally, I have had both. Um, there's not really to me a big difference in them, but they do not allow you having buying rights. So you had, for example, if you put $100 in there, U.S. broker may only allow you to buy $500 in stock, give you that much buying power. If you have a offshore account, you have $100, and they may let you have $2,000, $3,000 buying power to buy stocks to trade with. So, and they allow you to trade more when, if you're not in penny stocks. So just be leery of your broker. Make sure you do research on them. Make sure they've been around a while, and they got good things. People recommend them a lot. So always be aware of your brokers. Like I said, just be leery of them. One of my brokers when I first started out actually was good. Been around for a long time, and as far as I understood, I think they're back around now. And I didn't lose nothing because of them, but the only thing was they started taking a lot of credit cards, and they introduced themselves to the United States, and a lot of people went out and stole credit cards to throw on it, or they started calling the banks up after they put the money on it and lost the money, and they start calling the banks, that wasn't me, and they refund their money back. So they don't take debit cards, I don't think, no more at all. They'll just you have to go to your bank and they'll suck it out of your account, just because some people are just that way. So, but usually you got to take a broker. United States brokers must have a Social Security number. Offshore brokers do not have Social Security numbers. You don't pay tax on the money you win until you withdraw it. So, but even though it's an offshore broker, when you take money out and you send it to the United States, they put a deposit in your account, you're going to pay taxes on it, just for the fact that you're in the United States and they monitor these sites and stuff, and they know who got money, who didn't. And if you go to, I'm trying to think of broker, but anyways, if you go to U.S. broker, you have to have Social Security number. So therefore, I think when I deposit mine, I didn't write them a check. I used a debit card to put money on my account. A lot of them will say, hey, we won't take a credit card, so therefore you have to go with a bank letterhead or a bank letter to your bank and tell them that, hey, this company here is going to suck out $500 out of your account, whatever you're going to put in it, and allow them to take the money out of your account and put it into your broker's account. Where am I here? Next thing, before you start trading, set your goals. Meaning, set your goal. My goal when I started out was the same as the lady got me into it. My goal was to take and make $100 a day. You make $100 a day 7 days a week, or you make $100 a day for 5. But please do not think you're going to come in here with $1,000 and be a millionaire by the end of that year, or end of 1 year. 1 year later, you have $1 million in that account. Don't think it. Take your goal setting, what you're going to do, and don't sit here and say, I'm going to put $500 in this account and I'm going to make $100 a day. You can do it, but it will be hard. But if you put $500, say, hey, I'm going to make $50 a day until I build up to $1,000. After $1,000, I'm going to make $100 a day. Set your goal, and once you hit that goal, get out. That way, I've seen people go in here and their account's up to 300, or they've got $200-300 in that one day, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, and they don't set them a stop loss, anything like that. They don't move their stop loss. Next minute, you know, they're negative $200-300 within a couple hours. So that's my goal. You can set your goal up, but like I said, if you're going to put $500 in an account, don't expect you'll make $1,000 a day. It could. You could put $1,000, make $1 million in a year, but that's far in between for people that's done it. 1 in 1 million person maybe has done it. So don't expect that image. Put in your mind what you're going to do, and then draw it. If you're working, and just think about this. This is the way you got to look at it. If you're working and making $10 an hour, you're only making $80 a day working 8 hours. If you can take money and make $100 a day, you're making almost, by the time, even with the $10 a day and 8 hours, you're only bringing home less than that if you pay your taxes. So in this day, if you're only making $100 and you're bringing it home, you're making the exact same amount of money as you're doing, making a little bit more and taking less time. Most time, people who does it, you got to do your homework on the stock. If you do penny stock, you got to do your homework on the research. If you're Forex market trader, you still got to do a little bit of homework. But most time, you can I pick 2 or 3 currents out, and I watch them, and then the next day I'll get on, maybe spend a couple, not even a couple hours, a couple minutes, 30, 40 minutes, and I'll set my charts, get it up, and I'm gone. 30 minutes, I make $100. I'm done. That's the same money I was be making somewhere else, making $10 an hour. Make my $100, I'll do it. But now, that being said, if I make $100 a day, I do not take out $100 a day. I only take out half. I leave half in there because it's compound interest. The more money I have in the market, the more money I can play with. So the more compound you can do, the more it grows, and it's faster it grows. So if you can live off where you're at now and you don't want to trade, take a $500, make it to $10,000. Set you another goal. I'm gonna get up to $10,000, then I'm gonna start paying myself. Set it up to $10,000, and if you do $100 a day, pull out 50. Do $200 a day, take out, put your $100 in your pocket at the end of the week, like you're paying your paycheck, and then keep the other 100 in there. So at the end of the year, you made $30,000. At the end of the year, your account grew $30,000. So that's the way to look at it. Set your goals. The longer you leave in the market, the more compounded it is. I know some gentleman only takes his out. He still works. He don't make maybe $4,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 a year off of it, but he takes the money he makes, or half of it. He makes the half of the money he makes and takes it out at Christmas and goes somewhere at Christmas and buys presents with it and goes on vacation with it. So, but he still works 9 to 5. So that being said, always set your goals to limit what you're doing. More and less, like I say, do not open a demo account with $5,000 and I'm going to put $500 in it. If you know you're going to put $500 in the stock, set you a $500 account. If you're going to put $500 in a real account, give it to your broker. You're going to open you a $500 real account or demo account with your broker. If your broker does it, if not, just open a $500 account. You always try to use a demo account with the broker if the broker does it. If not, you want to pick this certain broker that you're just dying to have. He don't do demos, then that's fine. Just go watch the stock market and then say, write it down, keep notes, keep everything you got written down, what you want, how you want it, what you did wrong, how you did it, the candle patterns. And at first, when I started, I even took screenshots of my picture and say, hey, this is where this thing was. Did I win? Yes. I wrote it down. I won. Here's the picture number 456 in a file. In the file, it's picture 45 or 124. And I did it with 5 different currencies. I only still trade, well, you've seen the currencies. These are the only currencies I trade. These here. These are the only currencies I trade. I don't even do the penny stocks. Right now I'm playing with these 2 penny stocks. I've traded them and I've won, but I've not played with them enough that I feel comfortable in. Bitcoin from here on up, you know, this is Bitcoin, and then all these are cryptocurrencies I've won. Yeah, that's my Mexico. And Mexico, the reason why I know what Mexico is I've watched this stock for over a year. I've been to Mexico last 7 years. I know the currency, you know, pretty well, so I always trade it. But that being said, I don't want to take much more of your time. We're going to make another video later on other stocks and how to maneuver them. Check the other videos out. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell your friends. But this is how you get started in the stock market. So I would not even worry about finding a broker until you learn the stock market. Learn it. Know what the patterns are. Know what a bear and bullish is. Learn the language. Figure out which one you're going to do. Which stock. Do you want to be a day trader? Do you want to be a stock? Read the charts. Charts are cool, but if you can't read them, they ain't going to do you no good. And most time I don't even read the chart patterns. These patterns form, that's fine. They give me one indicator. I always go for 2 to 3 indicators that tells me the market's going to go the opposite way. Different ways the stock's going to go. So I always take every other things considerations before I trade in. And just because this pattern here formed does not mean I trade. Does not mean I always go by the candlesticks. So that way, if you learn the candlesticks and what they represent and what they mean, it's the best way I've learned. So go open you a demo account. You're going to open your demo account today. Go in there and play around and watch it. See what you can do. And we'll go on another way how to open a demo account later on in another video. Because this one's getting a little bit longer than what I expected to be. We're at 42, 43 minutes now. Get you a demo account. This one does not have a demo account. Like I said, MetaTrader 4 has it. C-Trade has a demo account. Thinkorswim, I don't know. And Ninja, I don't know. But I know these top three has where you can, well, not this one. These two here, I know they can have, you can have demo accounts on them. And this one here, I have a demo account on it. This one's my real, and this one's just a chart thing I go look at, because this one has a lot of tools on it that you can use. MetaTrader is limited to what they have tools. This one is limited too, but Trader's View really has a lot of tools you can use, notes you can take. If you go look at mine, let me go back over here real quick. Let's see. See my notes I've got. These are making my notes. My notes. They have a lot of flexibility. Trader View does have some stuff, like you can use these little things, but they'll do a line all the way across it. So there's my butterfly. So I use these to learn the chart patterns and do the charts. So I put notes here to tell myself what I see and if it's going to do it. Look here, I predict this one will go down, hit it, and go back up. But right now it's went past where I thought it's going to go. And that's probably not even, matter of fact, when I look at it now, because that there's where I thought it was going to go. This would be the step and go down, but it just went down a little bit farther. It's coming back up. So I was a little off, but you know, you can't always be right on the money. So this is why I like Trader View. Trader's View, where I really go do all my charts. But now if I want to see, because Trader View, it's free for a certain thing. Once you get 1 or 2 indicators on it, it's done. I don't use a lot of indicators, but because indicators is to do it. But like I'll see, let me go back to the format here. Now I'll use this. Because see here, I got 12 currencies open. MetaTrader will only let you have 1. one chart up at a time for free. So that's why I only used that one for that one, this one for this one. So basically, you can get in the stock market, into it, and learn it for free. No money out of your pocket. MetaTrader was for free. TraderView, limit it to free to the point. Get your demo account, set it up. It won't cost you a dime to get at it. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. One day I'm gonna make a video showing the people that I traded through. I learned through another schooling how to do it. Stayed in it for maybe a year and got out of it. It's costing like $200 a month, I think. I got out of it and just started listening to a lot of people on the YouTube and listen to them trade. And then, of course, what I learned, I trade, and I learned it and went from there. So you can learn this for free. So you just got to be what they consider patient. If you don't have patience, then this may not be the right job for you. Just for the fact this is a very patient job. If you see this candlestick forming and you want to, oh my God, I want to get in and sell, it's going down, it's going to go down. That could be the end of that candle, that run. It could flip around and go back up, and I think it is right there, ain't it? Yeah, that's it. See, it's flipping around trying to go back up. So it's a very patient job. It's very fun, very patient. Very patient, and you can't sit here all day. I know my wife gets mad at me all the time because I sit here all the time watching charts, but I gotta get up sometimes. I'll get up and stay on a couple hours. I have it on my phone. I can look at it, but I'll put a sell, stop, sell, or buy, limit it. There again, you gotta learn the language, and I'll set it, and then I'm going. So see here, I got this one coming down, coming back up, hitting it, went down. So I've got it almost, but same thing here. I said it was going to hit here, but went by it, went up it. Now it's going to go back down. So I was a little off, but this could be there. Yeah, I guess that was where I put it. But anyways, a little off. So these lines always don't work. So that means you got to learn it and learn it good. Because if I'd have seen this one, that would have probably told me, hey, it's indecisive, but these two went above it. But anyways, we'll go with candlestick. Check out my other videos on candlestick patterns. So other than that, I'm going to get off here. I'm about to 47 minutes. So I don't want to take too much more time. And after this, we're going to show you how to set up a demo account. Probably by the end of this week, and we'll have another video out.